All right, now I'm actually aware that I'm streaming. So what's going on, guys? What's going on? Y'all see the hat? Just coming down from the mountains. Been up there all afternoon. Amazing time, amazing time. I decided to do the do and just go drop that tab of Lucy Lou that's been sitting around in the closet for the longest of time. Just got back around to me. Remember, do not create anything. Make sure this all works. Do not create anything that you see or hear. Do not recreate anything that you see or hear during the show. This is for documentational purposes, harm reduction purposes, and to share an experience. Not recreate anything that you see or hear. But I'm just getting back from the tippy top of the mountain. Now I want to check in with True and them, see what's going on. But I wanted to make sure that we got in and let y'all know what's going on. I recorded a lot of videos up there, some 360 videos, and just some other videos walking around, letting the thoughts come to like whatever words to make a video. And sometimes I'm not even saying anything. But it was amazing. I'm still like, you know how long it lasts. Still like probably like the tail end of it. Probably like another 2 hours. Starting to go. I don't know. It seemed like it lasts forever. It don't ever go away. But as for the experience overall, it was real energetic. Felt real fearless standing over the cliffs. Had a lot of thoughts come on. That was like, you know how the acid is. It was real fun. It was real fun to be the alien again. As I always am, but even more in depth. Because, I mess with the mushroom a lot. But going back to the Lucy, it was cool. Now, it wasn't enough to hallucinate. Like, for everything to start changing, but things was changing. And it was wild. So, Jaguar was talking to some golems. But I want to go and check in with the true fam, see what's going on. Because I'm still just zoning. I don't really have nothing to really say.
Hey,
I'm
that's what exactly that we'll do.
yeah, I'm out here trying to get people married.
Let's see what happened.
It's funny, yo. Like I'm so I'm just getting caught up.
Right now, I'm just
Piano
jumping in the
Pete,
chat now. Y'all can't hear what they saying
that
all the
chick that I
time, but I'm gonna
messaged
check it
told me
out
about
first, see
the
if it's working.
getting everything certified. She did the flow spot. She should be doing DMT sometime this week. I'm gonna have her like hopefully go live for like a or just tap in and give her
Let's
script.
jump in. We're gonna jump in
Oh,
on this.
Um,
We're on the outskirts right now.
and,
About to
we didn't ask
do some
anybody here watch
inception on True
Snowfall.
Life stream.
I still ain't
TV
watched
show
it.
on FX called Snowfall. I'm
I,
asking because the last episode has like a near death DMT trip, but if ain't nobody seen it, I ain't gonna support.
at
Hey
the end
fam.
of it,
Oh, I'm on
what's up?
screaming. Oh, hey, I'm just coming off of coming back from the mountains. What's going on, Piano Key? I didn't want to just cut you off too.
Oh, what's that, the family? What's going
Doing
on?
all right? Just coming
I was
down
just
from some
asking,
Lucy.
you hiking
Huh?
out to North Carolina, man?
No, no, no. I said I'm just coming down from some Lucy. I was out in the mountains all afternoon.
Oh, from Lucy. Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, what's up,
Some
man?
acid,
Welcome
some
back.
some LSD.
Yeah, welcome back, man.
Yeah, just
yeah,
What's up?
how was that, Just
man, it was cool. I still feel cool too. That's why I just wanted to get in and still talk about it. Usually I still like stay to myself. But I'm doing a I'm doing a I don't know what that word is. Simulcast. I'm on my channel as well, just so I can get my head recorded. Like I was on my show, and then I said I'm going to do some
Yo, who got
Inception.
the LSD?
Like now I'm doing some Inception onto your show. Like that's where my mind is right now. But
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I had you on two different things.
oh wow, we on the same page, bro. I was like, is he going to feel this or nah? I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, I'm like, I got him playing right there, and I got him playing right here.
You can have
You
that
know what I'm
juice.
saying?
Yo, but it was lovely. Like I was decided to just go away and like I sound like I'm talking real loud right now. Hold on. I'm trying to talk
Probably.
normal. I haven't been talking in a long time, So I'm really, but yeah, it was the experience of like having the mind go to the I don't know how to put it in the I'm trying to put it in the like technical terms, but I want to say how I would say it. Like I'm in like my alien vibe mode where I'm like, see, I was just seeing everything here. I don't know how to say it, but I just had things coming to me in English as like a lot of epiphanies. Let's just say it was epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. Like every step I was taking, and I was just like, it was like I was just feeling in my cartoon mode. It just felt like I was back in my cartoon mode, and I was playing around, just walking up the. I can't. I'm trying to describe it. I was just instead of saying I was just walking around, skipping and stuff.
Wow.
You talking about that LSD trip?
Yeah. So I was in the
Yo, I had a
I was in the
yo, my
mountains.
name Qatar, bro. I had an LSD trip with my homie, bro. Like this shit was weird. It was like I had like a sixth sense or something. Like I can hear everything and read people's minds and shit, bro. That shit was weird. Oh,
Yo,
and then it got scary as hell at night though. I ain't even gonna lie.
that's why I was in the
Man,
mountains.
why I do all my first psychedelic trips? They always be at night. Every one I started, it was that night. It's that night. I'm glad I did it at night and
I
got
never
you.
tripped either.
Yeah, that's why I went to
Yeah,
the mountains, get away from everybody. And I'm glad I
Yeah,
did
that
too.
shit was
My
weird, bro.
senses
But
was
I
up.
made I made some music off
Yeah, it
of it,
sounds
you
like a
know.
dream.
Hey, I realized the Lucy, like it lets you know that your senses are always up. It just opens you up to what you already do on a daily. The thing
Yeah,
is
bro.
we don't
We don't
see
pay
it, you know.
attention
Yeah, and that's why I said
like
that I
that.
give attention to it, and it's like it just cleared the way for any baggage that I had that was stopping me from going fully into it, and I was just into it. Like
In
it was a
reality, bro,
yeah, I was sitting
I
next
think
to.
LSD is more like it taps us into reality and let us know that we're connected to one mind still.
That
yeah.
it basically lets you know that your mind is creating your reality, because like in like the day to day you don't think you are, but you really are. And then if you're on acid, you really see that shit. You really go god mode on that shit. Like I was
Exactly.
fucking
It
on
let you
god mode.
tap into your God key, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. Speak
and
what
I,
I'm thinking, you know.
yeah, and I haven't even got all the way there with the Lucy yet, man. But I'm about to.
I only have one, bro. That's the strange part. It's like I live this shit though.
Oh. Well, how many Lucy trips have you had?
Bro, I had those bitches every day, bro. No drug.
What?
Yes, this
That's
shit
not
weird,
smart,
bro.
bro.
Huh?
It's like I'm woke to certain shit, but like certain people don't see it, or it's not really. Basically, what I feel like I see on a fourth or fifth dimensional plane or some shit. You know how people like see on different frequencies and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm in tune with some shit, bro, and I don't understand it.
Sorry
Like
for the.
that's not necessarily good or bad. Like I gotta learn that shit.
Yeah, it's a huge learning curve, and I think the curve that you only get it through the experience. Like that's the only thing.
Exactly.
The only
And
thing is
everybody
the
go through it
experience.
different.
It's cool when you take it with someone that's already experienced, and then like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get into my thoughts, or what was going on, because I wasn't attached to other people. Like right now, I already been to the supermarket. I stopped by another store, and I said hi to my daughter and stuff. So my mind is kind of simulated. It's somebody TV on.
My bad.
Uh, So my mind is kind of assimilated back into something, kinda. But it was like I just had a sense that everything around just they just give you that good sense that everything around you is alive. That the and I got into my mindset of after a while of like saying, wow, this is all a creation that I'm creating myself. Because it was kind of thought loop trying to get me like saying, well, you want to get to this point so you can feel like you creating something at this and doing that. And I was like, wait a second, that's I already know I created all of this. Like, what's going on? All the little thought voices just kept trying to come up. So that's what mostly my epiphanies was coming from. Like once I got rid of those voices coming up for no reason out of nowhere. Well, I get for I don't know, guess to make the story happen. Like I was going through things as like you would see it. I don't know why I was walking around as like I was a director, like checking around in the movie or something like that. I, it's wild.
Yeah, what it's doing though is showing you that your ego is trying to take over that movie, and if you let
Mhm.
it, it's gonna fuck it up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you connect with like your inner soul, your real self, your higher self, whatever you want to
It
call
just
it,
blahs
uh,
out.
you could just do, bro. You could fucking just blast off, do whatever
Uh
you
huh.
want. Like,
I swear to fucking
Yeah, I
God,
was
bro, that's
talking
the
to this
truth.
rock. I was talking to the. I mean, not scream this out loud, but I was talking to. It was this yo, and then the story fit back though, and somebody mentioned it to me when I got to the Goodwill coming back, but during halfway through the hiking the trip, I was got to a point where I said, man, I want to just sit right here. It's about my third time saying that. So by the time I got there, it was a little dip in the cliff, and I got this all on video, so y'all know what I'm talking about. And I got there, and then I looked to my left, and I was like, that rock looked like a cat. Like, and then I like started getting these epiphanies coming from it, or my imagination being put onto it, however people like to put their spin on it. But I was having the view that like this thing used to be alive or something, and that it solidified itself where it was at, and it just wanted to look over the mountains. And I kept looking back over and over again, and it was still there. It had the tail, the head, and I was just like glancing at it. So then I went and sat in like this other cave part that was a part of underneath of the jaguar, and I was just like getting this cool sense. Like everything that was going on was just poetry. Like all the stuff I can bring back, but I'm trying to put it into like words. But I was sitting underneath the jaguar, and I was looking over the cliff, and it was all the trees whistling and moving around and talking and doing their thing. And I looked and I saw a cliff, and I was like, yo, that looked like a face. And I said, look like a group. You ever see like how the outside the pyramids, how they made the statues of the pharaohs and the sphinxes, how they sit there like posed and stuff? It was
You right?
a face on the side of the
That's
cliff.
this.
Yeah,
And at
that's
first I thought that I was
That
just straight tripping, but yeah, what you gonna say? I don't want to keep going.
there's this it's like it's a video showing like a lot of faces and a lot of structures, and then like it's stories and evidence saying that giant people walk this earth. So the theory is that those people turned into stone when they died, kind of like fossils and dinosaurs and stuff.
That's the story I was getting. You said dinosaurs too. I said, yo, this looked like a half jaguar, but the tail looked like a dinosaur, like with the club on the end. Like you see those spiny dinosaurs, they draw the
Yeah.
picture. It had that, and I was looking
What
at.
if I told you that like dinosaurs? All right, so you see how giraffes and stuff and horses got like those round mouths,
Uh huh.
and like chickens they got two legs, bro. Right?
Yeah. Same thing.
Now look, a dog his head is shaped like a T Rex. A pit bull's head is shaped like a T Rex, right?
Yeah, I can see the pit bull. My neighbor
So
got
look,
one.
if humans got like if those giant people lived before,
Uh huh.
then those animals, bro, are nothing but the same animals we see, but they were just bigger. If we were giant before and we're this small, you feel what I'm saying?
We still needed some kind of companion. Oh, yo, you just said that, and my neighbor Pitbull just came
uh,
over. He just
you
walked
gotta
out the
put
house.
your
Yo, that's
mic
a
on push to talk because we can hear your TV playing in the background, bro.
Hey, what's going on, Roxy? Hey, Roxy.
that's that's crazy what you said about the dinosaurs being just larger versions of the animals we got now, and like we
Then
maybe
this
we were
Pitbull
giants
just
because
came
there's
over.
evidence people were giants. There is evidence.
Just right now. I
On
Uh
my
think
huh.
mama.
Hey, what were you talking about? What?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just still wizarding. I was saying the pit bull just ran over. Last thing he mentioned was the pit bull. I'm just fascinated by it.
Look, bro, it's shaped like a damn T Rex, bro. Like a T Rex
No,
got a
like
box
you.
shaped
No, you're
Mhm.
snout.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like I never thought about it like that.
Yeah,
Yo, and
and
then I
like
came back.
a
Uh,
chicken could be something like a
Like
small raptor or something. You
they
feel
say
me?
right.
that. They say
Then
that
you
the
got these tall
geologist.
birds like an ostrich and stuff. You feel
Uh
what I'm
huh.
saying?
Totally
And
And
get that.
emus and stuff.
flamingos.
Yeah.
Yo, they say
I
that. They say
totally get that. That makes
the
a lot of
T
sense.
Rex evolved in two chickens. Like they say that, and they trying to say bird dinosaurs probably back then had feathers and they wasn't so spiny. And now we coming up
They
with even
got
some new things that like dinosaurs didn't look nothing like that. But that's
But they
another
said
story.
that.
they
They
got
said straight
evidence of
up.
the woolly mammoth. They
Uh
got
huh.
evidence of the woolly mammoth, and the elephant exists, but they want to say the woolly mammoth did not exist. The
How?
elephant is, if every creature is half the size of every creature that lived before, that mean the woolly mammoth was the biggest creature that lived on the planet on those times.
That's crazy.
Yo, and
It,
check this other synchronicity. When I got back to Goodwill, I wanted to buy a glass vase for some reason. I bought this wizard hat too, and y'all check it. I'll take a picture of it. But
uh,
the guy was this random guy talking to me, and he said, "Yeah, I've been hiking before." And he said, "You ever seen Monkey Cliff?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was just there." And I said, and then I let him describe it to see what his description of it was. And he was like, "Yeah, it was like right there apparent." And I was like, "Yo, I'm not thought that I was tripping, but I said, I didn't even really know that story. And I saw that. And now you telling me like that's the story behind it and stuff." And I was like, wow. So that's probably some natives that people know about. The natives had to know that was here already. Oh, I don't know.
that they did.
I mean, that might be why. That might be why it was named what it was named.
Yeah, that's the feeling I was getting. I just don't have
Yeah.
evidence to back it up.
Man, look,
Everything was
man.
here. Everything's placed here for.
Yeah, bro. The whole evidence thing is like, at some point, you gotta say what you gotta say what you think, and no matter what.
Mhm. I'm
You
just
you
doing
know
this
what I
second
noticed?
guessing myself for some reason. I don't know.
Huh?
I was saying I'm just second guessing for some reason, and it was
No, we all do that.
it was
Yeah.
something else that happened cool. I got the tunnel vision true that because I was able to see really really far. Like I walked farther than I ever did. Like when you don't walk as far, it's a edge of the cliff that's blocking you from seeing miles beyond. So then I went to that spot and I was able to see
I
everything.
just
I was able to
jumped
see the cars
or
moving on like a
fly.
trail that would take me like an hour or something or the drive to. Like I don't even know the exaggeration of it, but it was real far. I never was able to like pinpoint. It was like the whole view opened up and it was a game of I Spy. And I was able to like point out things like as real fast.
That's
It
dope,
was
man.
enjoyable.
Yeah, I can't wait to have another Lucy experiment. Man, that was like that was crazy, and I keep saying I'm gonna go, and I never do. I think I'm gonna have to do it like by this weekend, like 2 more days to this weekend. Make me do it fast.
Yo, I know you already be jumping into stuff all the time, but when I jumped into this climbing up the mountain during the come up stage, I was thinking, man, it always seemed like during the psychedelic, once you start doing it, you running away from everything. Like you've got to run
Yeah,
away from everything in order to do it, like in your mind and space.
everything.
And then it's
Your
like you're
shit
running
gotta
away
be
from thoughts, you run away from ideas, like they all start becoming real, and you're like, no.
yeah. No, they all come to life. All your
Yep.
thoughts. And I think that's what scare people because people have so many scary thoughts in their head that when they actually come to life, it's like, oh hell no, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, stop thinking. The mushrooms always tell you, be quiet, be still, be
Y'all, you
quiet.
true about that? Cause I was saying that the acid, if people didn't have a mushroom experience, I can see them like going rampant in the acid world. But I think like even it's not like a proper guidance the mushroom give you as like it's the only way to be, but it gives you a comfortability in that space that when you go back in there on acid, you get the you see the stuff come up like you were saying, and you just like I was singing a lot to myself and singing and just making up da 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 like during the come up when the thought would try to get to
What?
me, I just like yeah
Yeah,
da ba 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 da 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 da.
controlling your thoughts. That's control, and that's what you gotta do. That's what's crazy that you say that. That's what you gotta do because I practiced with it. That one trip, I practiced with it. When all the little things on the gate turned to eyes, I'm looking at them and I'm going, no, them not eyes. They just this. And then every time I was saying stuff, it would switch to that and change. It's like, hey, hold on, you can actually do that. Like you do it anyway, dummy. It's
I
like
know. I said, "Why is the sky blue?" And it said, "Cause y'all agreed to this."
That's bullshit.
yeah,
I asked it
and
today.
How can you say we agreed to this? Okay, you give
hey,
us like you give us trees, you give us water, you give us a blue sky. Are you agreed to this? And
Yep.
yeah,
ask for this shit.
think
That's
about that though. You did agree to it because when you look up in the sky all the
That's
time,
the damn devil talking to you or some shit, bro. That's some bad energy, bro.
that's
hey, the sky
us.
blue, the sky blue. Yeah, yeah. What? Hey, what it's like over there? Oh, the sky, the sun is out, man. It's blue over here.
I
Yep.
see a purple, I see a pink and an orange sky sometimes.
I do
My
too.
sky ain't always blue.
And then my other trip, if when I was hallucinating, it was turning all kinds of colors. I was expecting it this time, but I didn't have enough. It was an old tab,
You see the
allegedly.
blue in that shit, man.
But yeah, I
It
see.
was-
It's all was fake.
Have
I
you?
was gazing at the clouds for a while, and then I felt myself drifting off into some other space with my eyes closed. But I was too close to the mountain, and I remember thinking to myself, "No, no, I can't go that far yet." I said, "I don't want to lose my body and fall off the mountain." But I was right on the
Boy,
edge. I
you
felt
gotta fly
fearless.
sometimes,
How many
bro.
tabs you had though?
You climb the
Just
mountain, you
one.
gotta like find a way to the other side, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, last Friday I did a candy flip. I took 4 tabs and I took a whole test.
Hey,
Whoa.
somebody just came to me. It
Um,
was an older person. They said, "Hey, you did a candy flip yet?" And I'm like, "I don't know what the hell that is."
Yeah,
What
Dang.
is it?
That's
they're like real
wild.
cool. But they're like, yeah, you guys got to come over and hang out, whatever. They were all just
What
rolling.
is
Like I
it?
got
You take two
candy
psychedelics
flips
at the
when you
same
do
time.
MDMA and acid.
Oh, that's what I be trying to get
So
y'all
like I
on,
took
bro.
the
That's the
acid
way.
first because the acids last way longer than rolling. So like I waited until I started feeling like I was coming up. When you start feeling like your organs and shit, I'm like, I don't know. That's what I feel. I never feel nauseous. Like everyone else I know says like they feel like they're gonna puke, but I just feel like I could feel like my stomach working or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
so that's when I
Yeah,
I did
bro.
that.
Tesla. And all these people were like fucked up off half of one, so they're like, "You're a fucking psycho! Like you're crazy for taking that much." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I've done it before. Like I'm straight." But we were chilling by their pool, and I was like spinning poi and shit. And then I just sat down because I was like started tripping really hard, and the roll started coming, so I started feeling like real good. But like when I looked over at these motherfuckers all sitting around this pool, we all had like our feet in the water. Like the fucking sometimes on acid, like people's skin takes on the color of what's around them and shit. Like when you're looking at them, and
Mm-hmm.
like their skin, they all looked like the water, like the ripples of the water with the light. You know what I mean? Like them lines that swivel around and shit were
Yeah.
like reflecting off of them, and like it was turning into like all these like weird ass patterns and shit. And then I don't know how long this was going on for, but like this dude John was like, "Yo, Craig, are you all right over there?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking great." Like, what do you mean? He's just like, "I don't know. You look like you're like scared or something." But I'm like, "No, no, I'm fine. I'm totally good." And I was like looking up through this screen enclosure over the pool, right? And the clouds were like morphing and shit. But then like they turned like from that cloudy white kind of gray color to like a darker color, like they were like turning into bush. So like I couldn't tell where the trees from their backyard ended and where the clouds started. It
Wow.
was
What?
fucking nuts. Like it was so crazy.
whoa,
That's
I
cool.
can see that shit, yo. It's
But yeah,
like
the
the
closed
fucking
eye visuals were
ground
insane. It was
in the
like
sky,
neon
yo.
lights of all different colors, and like I saw like those mandala type things, and like, all different
Like a
like weird
fucking
ass
dome.
faces and shit. But the when you mix the ecstasy with the acid, like something the closed eye visuals is just it's so much more intense.
Nah.
so much more intense. Like, yo, that shit, man, is dangerous because that will make people want to do that shit all the time.
Hey, that's
It
what
was
all
unbelievable. And they
said,
just
bro.
kept asking me, though. It was kind of annoying because they're like, I just want to know what it's like. Like, what is it like for you right now? Like, can you explain it? And I'm like, no, you can't explain this. And then when I was telling them that, I had this weird ass fucking like outer body experience. Like I was talking to them like how you normally talk to somebody, but then like I was observing myself like talking to them. Like it's like I was like able to see from the back of my mind or something.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
I had
So
four eyes.
Oh
okay,
shit.
so does anybody
True
else do
vision.
that like when they're sober? I do that so much
Yeah.
now when I'm sober. Like, well, I'll be
Mhm.
talking,
Yeah,
I'll be like,
bro.
"Who the fuck is talking?"
Yeah.
And
Like
it'll
I could
be
hear
me,
myself
It's a
talking,
and it'll
game.
be
and I
me,
was
and I'm like,
talking.
"What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I think I
Like,
heard
I'll
somebody
go
else
from
on
being
here talk about
hold
That's
on,
something
called
similar, and I was
hold
like,
on,
oh no,
alternate
that's
hold on, hold
dimension,
on, hold on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on. I will be like, damn, I'll be quiet or whatever, and then I'll say something, and I'll be like, "Who the fuck is that talking?" And I'll realize it's
right,
me.
Yeah,
right.
that's
It was
true.
like a weird ass. It was like the weirdest ego
Is
death I've
that what
ever
y'all
had.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was talking, like I knew I was talking, but then
Yo,
there
I
was
thought
like
I was going
another part,
crazy. I'm
another
so
set
glad.
of me. Like there was another me that was like, how am I looking at myself
Come here.
talking right now?
But I've been doing that
Like
shit
you was
sober, and
in
it's been
basically
freaking me
two
out.
places
It was
at one
it was
time.
crazy.
Yeah.
I did that too. I did that too. And
What
it's
is
it's weird.
that?
I don't know.
That shit is
That
so
shit
weird. I've
weird.
been doing that like almost every day for the past
Hey,
week.
that's what it
Watching yourself.
is.
Yeah, and we were like sitting around this table by the pool after that, and like the dude had some glow sticking type fucking things on his hand and was doing like give me
That
a light
shit
show and
weird.
shit. And like I swear to God, this dude's face like was changing. It was like fucking morphing. Like every time the things would go closer to his face and it would light it up a little bit,
Yeah,
his
like
face would look like a
shrooms,
different face. Like
like shrooms.
yeah, but
Shrooms
like
do
I,
that
it
Oh,
shit
was
to me all
just
the
dude, the
time.
crazy.
dude approach.
Yeah,
That's how
shrooms.
dude did that shit. He a pro tripper.
What
That
you
shit
mean?
was nuts. So that was
How
like
many
I've done
how
plenty
many
for
tabs
people,
did you
but
have, bro?
I did 4
What?
tabs and I did
Bro,
all
when
of
I
it.
did
So
4, it made my stomach feel like that too, bro. And like I was sitting on my man's toilet in the garage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
and I didn't want to be around him because I felt like everybody was judging me, nigga. Like, and then
Mhm.
he kept coming down there and asking me, "Yo, you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. Stop asking me that, bro. I feel like y'all picking on me and shit." He was like, "Really, really, Aaron? That's my name. My name Aaron." And shit. He was like,
I
"Really,
don't
Aaron? You
know
think
why they were
I'm
asking
I'm
me
gonna
if I was good
pick
though,
on
because
you, bro? After all these people, bro, like you think I'm the one that's gonna be picking on you?" I was like, "Bro, that's just how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying?"
That's how I feel all the time.
and they were all talking about their job and shit because they all worked together. Literally everybody else that was there. So like they would mention like these people and talk about them, and I had no idea who the fuck they were talking about, right? So that was a little bit like just weird to me. So I just like walk off over to the other direction and
Yeah,
like go in the house, sit on this
I
futon and
do
shit, and then
that
they all come in
anyway,
there.
just when I don't know what people are talking about.
But yeah, I'm like, what are they talking
What
about? Like
kind of
these people are
environment you was
crazy
in
right
though?
now.
Sober.
What
Like,
kind
why
of
would you want to talk
environment were
about
you
people
in?
you work with when you're? I don't know. But they weren't tripping though. They were just like they just took the test.
See, look, I was the only one
Oh, they're
tripping
just
around.
observers.
I was the only one
Well, no,
tripping around a whole
they
bunch
were
of
rolling
drunk people, bro.
balls. Like they were all fucked up. But I
Oh,
was like way more
oh,
fucked up than
beyond
that.
them.
You heard me,
Like,
cuz?
yeah, this one chick I know she's never done ass before, and she kept asking me like questions about it and like, like how long does it last for, and just shit like that. And
Yeah,
like,
not the right
they kept wanting me
questions.
to like describe it to them, and I'm like,
Uh
dude,
huh.
I cannot describe it to you. I'm sorry, but like I
Laugh.
tried, but I don't know. You can't really fully describe it. But the candy flip is just crazy. Acid's crazy on its own, but when
Yeah,
you fucking
Now, what's the other
when you
side of
take
candy flip?
it's
What is
MDMA,
acid and
like
what?
either Molly or ecstasy,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
it's
it's
wild. I
just
was just
like,
like watching a psych substance video talking about that this morning. Now you're talking about it.
oh really?
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Dude, I got on Discord after that, and there was like one person in the voice chat, so I went in there and like, I don't even remember what I said first. I was like, "What's up?" or something, right? And like, just the way he was talking, I don't know. I got freaked out. I'm just like, all right, boop. I got off. And I typed in the chat. I'm like, my bad, dude. I'm way too fucked up to talk right now. And my girl was like ready to leave the house because they weren't fucked up. She wasn't as fucked up anymore because they were just rolling. And then like the ride home was fucking nuts. Like I've never had a trippy car ride like that before. It was
Mm.
like super intense. Like I could feel the motion of the car, like times 100. You know, like I don't know. I'd feel every little bump that we hit. Like
Yo, talking about bumps real fast.
that
When
was
I was
crazy.
jumping down the mountain, I was jumping down, coming down the mountain, and it heard the wind going down past my ears. It felt like I was in a ninja movie. Like every movement's like, and I was like, my mind was real precise, like being able to jump on all the rocks. And I was getting down there a
Yeah,
lot faster.
you get hyper perceptive,
Dude,
and
I had
that's when you
hyper
get
awareness. I was spinning a
Yeah.
hyperactive.
toy on this little ass because like I'm in Florida and everybody's pool is like all screen enclosures. And on the other side of this pool, the only place I could stand, it was like a 2 foot wide like catwalk basically with a screen behind me and this bench that they sit on to like smoke and shit. And like I had like no room to spin really, like barely. But I was killing it. Like I was just spinning these things around. They're like, how the fuck are you not hitting that shit right now? I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
That flow
But
state.
yeah, like yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm
yeah, it was killing it.
active.
Are you not hitting that
Yeah.
shit right now? It was crazy. It was a good experience. It was just a couple things were weird. Like I don't know. Like I felt like I was time looping, man. Like, but
Huh?
I think maybe
Yeah, I
just
get
a
that.
couple of them were
I
smoking.
don't
I don't know.
like
Maybe
that
they were just
time loop
saying the
feeling.
same thing that they
I
said
don't
like
like that
5 minutes
time loop
before.
feeling though. That
But I
time loop
definitely
feeling
time
is
looped
very uncomfortable.
hard. Like it was so weird. I felt like some things were just happening over and over and over for like
Yeah,
I don't know how long.
that shit irritates me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that's probably my least favorite thing about it
Yeah.
It's
because
all
that
an
one like gives you that
experience.
disorientation.
What'd
Like,
you say? It's all a what?
All an experience.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's still not enjoyable.
Yeah, like sometimes I've had some time loops happen. Like if it's early on in the trip, I'm like, okay, yeah. And when it's like it happens, like, and that's when I notice I'm tripping already. Like
Hmm.
that's okay. But like when I'm deep in it like that, like I was already tripping so hard for like 2 hours, like, and then that shit's like freaking out in my own mind. But I like held it together. But
You
I
gotta
was,
get used to that shit, yo.
yeah. That was only like my fourth candy flip, but like the last time I did it was like last year or maybe like 9 months ago. It was with these same
Experience that
beings that
shit
I met.
without drugs. And if I experience
But
that shit with drugs, that shit would be more fucking intense, bro.
yeah,
hey,
but yeah,
somebody,
all them people like
That's
you should have
called
seen their
astral
faces when they saw
projection,
me
bro.
just when they saw me take the 4 tabs. They're like, "You're gonna take 4 of those?" I'm like, "Yeah, I usually take more, but I'm gonna candy flip, so I usually will take like 6." But I'm like, "I'll just take 4." Like, but yeah, fucking the last time I did it, I took them both at the same time, and it was good. But I realized like I gotta wait till after the acid's already kicking in to take the MDMA. So, and it was definitely way better. And I try not to smoke no weed either until I'm coming up,
Yeah, same here. I didn't smoke till I
because
was
I
like
just feel
really
like I don't
feeling it,
know, it just
feeling it.
feels different.
It take you somewhere else.
Yeah, because
Or
yeah, if I get
like,
stoned first, then it's like it's not as like intense for me. But
hmm
like if I start tripping, then I'm like, all right, smoke a fat joint or something.
it's like you're a little
Then
too
I'm like
relaxed if you
blasted off.
smoke. If I smoke.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that whole
Shit
like
weird.
I like that whole feeling of like
Adventure.
anxiousness. Like
What a
Hmm.
rush.
it's like you
What
feel
a fucking
nervous,
It's
but
rush.
like what
like
I
not
need.
nervous at the same.
Yeah, it's something like a thrill, like what people go
Yeah,
skydiving for.
yeah. But that night, I thought of like
On some ultimate
dude, my
warrior
thoughts were
type
crazy.
shit.
I thought
The
of like everything
spirits
that
be
could
talking to
possibly
you.
ever happen, or like it was weird.
Mm.
Like I had a million thoughts happening like at the same time. I've never had like the thought like my thoughts like so jumbled
It's
like that.
true
You gotta let them play out like a song at
real
some
life.
point.
No, your thoughts always been you've always had thoughts that were jumbled like that. You were just never aware of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thoughts
Yeah.
are like clumps. Certain thoughts are clear and organized, and other ones are clumped up, and
Certain
you just
parts
got
of the
to
mind are
observe them.
activated through certain part, and they take those certain hallucinations, activate them, bro.
Right. And so those thoughts have always been there. You just got to see them for the first time.
Yeah.
And every
Hmm.
time I would stick my feet into the pool, I just remember this too. I would like they would feel weird, right? Like longer, and then I would like pull it up out of the water, and then it was like feel like normal length. And I stick it back down in the water, and it felt like it got so long, like my fucking legs were just way down in there. Like it was weird. It's like hard to describe what it felt like, but like my legs were like so long, like every time they were in the water, and I was just kind of moving them back and forth.
oh,
It was crazy. Yeah, and they're like, "What are you doing, man?" Like they're just
thing.
looking at me, like dipping my feet in this fucking pool. I'm like, "Nothing, man. I'm fucking tripping."
Yeah, whenever I
There
encounter
was
those
one.
thoughts, Whenever I encounter
Who's
those
the one
thoughts
from
that I
Street
don't usually,
Fighter?
Rayu,
Yeah, the one who's the one that can stretch his arms and shit.
the
The
Hindu
guy
guy.
thing, the Indian dude.
Yeah, right. But I don't know his name. I'm trying to remember his name.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, me.
That's why we got Google. Google that shit.
Yeah, maybe he was like talking to me or something. Like, yeah, check this out, bro.
you
He was like, yeah, check it out. Your
name the
legs
water.
ain't even real, bro.
Dalcine.
Your legs
Okay.
ain't the water.
Yeah, need more food actually too, bro.
Yo, bro, you know what
His
was a
name
profound?
Dawson. He already said that shit.
Mhm. You know, it was a so-called
That's right.
profound thought. 'Cause I think all our thoughts are profound. We just don't notice how profound they are until we in that zone. But one of the cool thoughts that came to me was that the way that the True Life show takes off and things like that. Just as a cool example, since I'm here, is since it's live, is not and it was something that was coming to me. It's like, is we're painting a picture that's so vivid, but you still need a ticket in order to go there, and that ticket is your curiosity. So like people that run into this channel, it's because they got this certain curiosity ticket, so to speak, that like just floated their way or something like that. And then when we talk, they're able to see what we're picturing. And that's why they enjoy it. That's why we enjoy it so much. That's
That
why we
actually
enjoy it
true.
so much, as opposed to like create. We still can create movies and stuff. I think that still is in the future, just to have some fun. But I think like this, being able to create, in the what you were saying earlier came to me when you said everything here is made from a certain thing that's not there, but it's only here. And I was talking about that earlier too. There's another thing I was saying about matter and about things. Matter is here, and everything that matters is here because this is matter. Like in the science world, how atoms and stuff, everything is made out of matter. And
Nothing is destroyed, nothing is created. It's all just matter.
yeah, and
Everything transitions.
I ran off that
Bro,
trail.
that's
Matter
what
can't be
so
created nor destroyed. Matter
to
can't be created nor destroyed. Matter can't be created nor destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had the
No, 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 no,
thought
no, no,
that
no, no. Sorry,
everything was making
I
up.
gotta correct you on that. It's
Like
not
what
matter.
was
It's
it? Damn.
energy. It's energy.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, so there's
energy.
more
Matter
energy than
is
there is matter.
No,
a chemical of
matter
and
is condensed
matter is
energy.
matter is
It's
the
the same
form is the
thing.
base form of energy, bro. It's
It's
called
It's
not.
kinetic
That's
energy.
not correct.
Micronutrients
That
the
is
and
same
macros.
thing.
You
absolutely
call
not
that
It's
correct.
all the
That
same
is
thing,
not
bro.
potential
correct.
or kinetic energy, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Potential or
not. No,
kinetic
it's
energy.
not. No, it is not. Energy
All
comes
right.
first. Matter comes second.
What came first, the chicken or the
How?
egg?
What will hold? What will
Yeah.
hold? What will
The
hold?
egg from an animal that wasn't a chicken. But
Listen.
continue.
What will hold?
What about a
What will hold
chicken
the
that
energy,
appeared
bro?
because I imagined it
Think
and then it
about it. What
laid
will
the
hold the
egg?
energy?
What would
Yeah.
hold energy? Do you know how
Yes.
energy works? Nothing holds energy. I mean, the energy is
What
inside
is
of this
matter?
universe.
What is matter?
Condensed energy.
hey,
And
No.
what's holding that condensed energy?
energy condenses into matter, but energy is matter. They're not separate. Just
Yeah.
like but energy is masculine, matter is feminine. Like
That's
I don't
correct.
know if
But
that makes any sense,
energy
I
but
basically
exists
I
without
create
energy can exist without
I'll
matter. Matter
explain
can't
matter
exist
to
without
you.
energy.
I'll explain matter to you in the form of not so
Tomato
basically
and
let's say
tomato.
you fill a cup up halfway. Is it half full, half empty? What's the matter of the cup?
Matter with you.
What's the matter of the cup? No, what is the
With me,
matter of
it's
the
a pizza.
how much listen, how much space is in the cup?
It's all
Obviously the water is the
perspective.
energy because it's
It's the macro. It's all
the space
perspective.
is
hey,
the
you know
matter.
you know what's cool about us though, like in this chat right now?
Yeah.
Like we're all males and we're all like the energy fucking makers. So if you're making that high vibe energy, you'll get like that high vibration shit. And that's when you get the females, because the females are the matter. We're the energy that provides that.
Exactly. They're the space. We're the
Yeah.
get it?
And
That's matter.
I
We're the
want to
energy.
filter space.
Mm-hmm.
They know energy. They know
I want
energy
to put
by the
my
back of their
energy
hand,
inside
bro.
of space.
They create energy.
I create
But
energy.
yeah, you can manipulate energy. You can't really destroy it, but you can manipulate energy and matter with your
So like
fucking mind,
matter
bro.
now
Exactly.
needs
Yeah.
matter needs
Yo, yo,
space.
yo.
Can't create
So
no
what if there
destroyer.
was
Uh,
space?
yeah, yeah, yo. All right,
It's
so
weird.
the
Like
space is
you
the
just took the
female,
space away.
right? Yeah, yeah. Space is the female, right? I'm gonna put my energy
Matter
inside.
is dark, energy is light. Put it
Hey,
like that,
somebody
but not necessarily yin and yang.
Yeah, I want to fill her space with my energy.
one
Yeah.
person. It don't
I want
matter.
to splash her face with my.
Somebody said,
Let's get off that, yo.
let's talk about the dome. Has anybody seen the dome?
Above the earth.
Yes,
You
like the
seen?
sky. When you look up at the sky, like
Yeah,
you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that
and
shit ain't there no more. Oh, we in them.
sometimes I trip when I'm outside. Like like the
Uh,
sky will like look kind of normal for a second, and it like I see like patterns like little patterns that kind of come out of it,
That's
and
some
then almost
shit.
it looks like it's like a solid like surface, but
Yeah.
but made of all these different like patterns, like almost like vinyl records, but like you know like the but different. I don't know how to kind of honeycombed. Or I don't know if it's even a honeycomb shape.
You want to roll?
So you seen like Simpsons, like when they had the dome. So basically,
Goes on it,
it's like that,
but
it's
different.
on a
I don't know
bigger
how to explain.
span. It's on
Yeah.
a way bigger span.
And it's different
like-
like in the daytime than it is at nighttime. I feel like
Yeah.
at nighttime I can see it a little bit easier, like this.
In the grass at night, and you will feel
Kind of honeycombed, or
you can see the dome.
and it's different because I think I like
don't know if
mushrooms.
it's
Even
Get
a
on
honeycomb.
the ship. Get on the
Think
ship
that that's
and get out there at nighttime. You right?
Yeah, I like tripping out of the water.
Boat.
And
you
that-
know,
Maybe you want to roll?
So you seen like
for everyone.
Hey, so if there's a dome, does that mean there's no space, like no planets and stars and shit?
them,
Just see,
but you did
you'll
anyone
say
hear what
by
I
the
said
earth.
about voice?
I feel, bro, like it's like it's like
Like when they had the dome,
See like the
but it's there.
field or something.
It
Oh,
lets
what
you
is it?
see what you come from. You can't actually touch it though. This is a simulation or just like a prison dimension or some shit, bro. So basically, it's like that, but it's on a bigger.
sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like everybody was put here to get disciplined or some shit. And if we get too comfortable here, then we just
Span. It's on
Yeah.
a way bigger span.
And it's
Exactly.
different like in the daytime.
If you rebel, you go to the next level.
You go to the next level.
Go to the next level.
yo,
Well, but I wonder what happens if we went back a level than it is
Ultra,
at nighttime.
nigga.
I feel like
Yeah.
at nighttime I can see it a
Take the
little
game
bit
and play it back.
easier, like the shape of it. But in the daytime, like
But yo, has anybody ever heard of like the center? Like you got to get to the center of the dome, like the tree of life shit, blah blah.
yeah.
Oh, Gartha?
And
Or
it's
something?
Yeah, like they
It's
have it
different
in
'cause I
all the
think of, like
depict.
mushroom trips.
Get
I've
on the
seen
ship.
more
Get on the
things
ship. What the dome represent? Mom's stomach.
No,
Man,
no,
get on the ship
no,
and
no.
look at the water
It's
and
her.
like a dome.
We're living inside
You'll have a
your
good.
egg.
You'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah, I like tripping at the beach, like out of the
woman
ocean,
stuff,
looking out at the water.
Get on a boat.
Yeah, if there's no
Yeah.
land, that'd be crazy. Just water everywhere. They think
Hey,
they're
so
alive.
if there's
they
a
obviously-
have thousands of births we have to go through.
Dome, does that mean there's no space, like no planets and stuff? I was talking about we gotta get. He said we gotta get to the center of the flat plane Earth and the dome, and then we pop out on the other side, and that's like the real world or some shit, like the black hole sun and all of
that's
that.
scary, bro.
Yeah, I think that was also
And
like
that's what
trick.
they-
Scary.
Earth could be cute.
Yeah, That's crazy.
The
Yeah,
Earth
that
could be
place
cute.
scary.
You never know.
It
Mm.
ain't scary at all, though.
No, but
It's scary.
Trust me, it's scary.
when I was up on the mountain, it seemed like I was interacting with the well, not seemed like I was interacting with the math that was around me, that was like of the objects, and I felt myself. I wanted to move one of the rocks by pointing at it, and then when I walked by, when something happened, and I wound up like kicking it or moving it with something, I was like, I didn't want to move it like that, mind. Like, why did you do that? It's like, cause this is what you used to doing. And that's how you used to moving rocks. And I was like,
Boy,
no, I don't want to move like that. And I was like, all right, I see I got some more work to do.
I gotta be balls to, unless I'm doing it, but I got balls to. Then your mindset and this how you do it. Oh, the red. He would even who you want, bro. Right? They ain't gonna lie, you right.
I can't really hear
You
you.
going
It's
in
just
and
my
out, bro. Your
bro.
microphone going in and
I be
out. So
having I be having trips where it's just like multiple media and then like and all that, bro. Like it be and this that's you don't even need to do that shit, bro. That the drug like escalate that bitch feeling. Cause they ain't shit but loose, bro.
we can't even hear you because you're going in and out. So it's like we getting like bits and pieces or
You can
whatever.
hear me now?
I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I was lost.
Oh, I said like I be having like lucid dreams of me just with myself, just living like you don't really need that chemical is already. You just gotta know how to use it.
Oh, no, I'm
Those
there.
drugs boost that shit. Oh my mother! Now it how many? It took you three like explanations for you to understand or hear what I was, and I had to dumb it down twice. Pay attention, son.
Stop
That's why I said, Gary,
playing, yo. So, hey,
you
hey,
gotta be ready.
don't say you feel. Uh,
Don't
Bro, so like I don't like when I seen the movie Inception, that's what I felt like the world could be a fucking lucid dream and that I'm like gonna wake up one day. Like but I don't know, man, like what if like you really do get lost in a dream and then you end up like where they fucking we're in like the dream world where you just don't pop out.
What if we're on? What if we're just on
what?
the ship?
We are on the ship.
Oh, I had the mic
Dark
off.
City.
We're
Dark
asleep.
City.
You know
Dark.
when you go into a hypersleep when you on the ship.
Dark,
That's what it is.
Dark City.
Hey, we on the ship. It's called Earth.
No, not
Yep.
that ship, yo. Earth is a simulation inside of the ship where we sleep.
But that's what I don't get, bro. How the fuck is it a simulation when there's all these different places? Like, if I go somewhere, is it a fine-tuned simulation where I can only shit?
Oh,
Like what if I want to go to Antarctica or
can
the
you leave? Not that. Can you leave Earth?
Yeah. Come on.
You can't leave this simulation, but
I'll be there in a bit.
Earth.
Go put the pizza in the oven.
I
It's
left.
a colony,
Go put the
bro.
pizza in the
Mommy
oven.
want me to take a bath instead of movie night.
Now,
Hey,
you heard her.
You want me to
My bad.
Mommy,
You know who the boss is.
Mommy don't what?
Hey, you know who the boss is.
Mommy don't
Show not you.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
reality here right now.
you about to just That
Mommy.
that's what you about to do. That's dope though. So,
Has this week been like super slow for everybody else? Or just
Nope, bro.
it's Thursday, bro. Come
yeah,
on, man.
dude, it feels so slow. It feels like it should have been next Tuesday by now.
It is next Tuesday when you think about it.
Ah,
You
Somebody fuck the calendar, fuck the kilometer up. The fucking kilometer, not the calendar. You know what that
what?
is? That's
What?
natural time, bro. The kilometer.
Oh,
Time.
no, I don't know. I've never heard of it.
See, that's what's crazy, bro. That's what I don't fucking get is like we just talk about some shit that is like, oh, this ain't real, and then you hear someone's kid, and then it's like that's what made like that.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that, I get that. Yeah, because that's what I be saying to the shroom. They took a picture of my son and showed. I said, "How the fuck you take my kid and show it to me?" Go, it's not. It's like you feel me. Like it's like
Wait,
okay, it's real. Yeah, like
But see, what doesn't make sense is it's like okay, it's not real, but then we could say it's not real, and then we'll jump right back into life like in a split second. You know, like how the
you get off
That's called a loop.
life, go right back into robot mode.
right, right.
I'm in there alive though. You see
Yeah.
how crazy that is? Yep, this that robot stay right there.
Yeah, we stay in that robot mode, but I'm going, man. That's what make I don't.
Also makes it like fucked up because it's like, is it beauty or is it all an illusion?
The
You know?
machine and man.
It's
It's the
both.
machine and man.
It's both, man. It's beauty, man. You look at your kids, man. That is the all you see is love. Till they do something bad, and you like,
Bro, see, I don't have any kids, and like I was thinking about it the other day though, like, cause I'm only 23, but I was thinking about it the other day, like, yo, when I like having in like a little me, you know, like I will always like I won't even call him like I will always like cherish him like a fucking angel, you know? It's like
yeah.
it's crazy.
Hey, when I had my first child at 24. I was 24 years old when I had my first child. I didn't start having kids, so it's like it's good to kind of wait, you know, because you want to make the right choice and having the child with the right person, because you know having a child with a partner and your partner end up a baby mom.
You see, yeah, that's what I don't want. But then also at the same time, like, what if like that will just keep me here? What if I'm supposed to like go to the next level and that's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that's what fucking it trips me out when I just witnessed that shit right now.
Listen,
You know?
if that's how you have your child, God wanted you to like
God, who?
God, nigga, your inner being. No.
You,
That higher power.
That's what you, basically you. And
They
I don't
call
think
it
God,
a quote,
I'm gonna tell you,
God
hey,
don't make mistakes.
God, hey, God, I don't think God have anything to do with kids being born, because you know I didn't see niggas get females drunk and fucking get them pregnant.
You ever heard of exactly, bro? Like maybe look, bro. Like think about the theory of Marty McFly going back in time, making his parents fall. Like that's a parabola effect, bro. That's it's a slingshot effect, bro. It's like parallel dimensions, and shit, bro. Like time is
Yeah,
still there.
I get all that, but then I'm just saying the fact that you know there's somebody watching, you know, being there that's making the, you know, children be born. It's like you are the God that's making these children being born, because it takes for you to go and have sex with a female in order to make a baby. No in between, like somebody.
But listen though,
It's going in and
So whoever is white, bro.
Yeah, look, in my present form,
out.
I'm a, I formed in this time that I came circle of life. You create life. Everything that died goes back into the earth to re. It's like a fucking weird ass circle of life going on. We feed the earth. I'm just saying. We feed the planet or some shit. Like that shit is crazy. But as far as our light bodies, I still can't get past that. As much as I didn't seen, bro, I don't get it all the way. I think I think that's what it is. I just don't get it all the way.
We gotta find it. This life we try.
You keep going in and out.
We gotta wake up, and if this life ain't teach us that, we try. We gotta change our.
Yeah.
That's all we experiencing, bro.
Yeah, and we show on this motherfucker waking people. Motherfucker come on this channel and be like, oh shit. We be talking about all kind of stuff. We be going in. We bring it to the table. What y'all think about King Guys? You need to be here, man. Because I was watching that little thing on, I think it's My Eye, and it was like showing how like it was showing like the circle of life, how you go through the little thing, go through these guys, going to the stars, and then come back down, and it's like, what the hell, bro?
All different earth.
Yeah.
I experience that shit every day, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm disappearing, bro, and my family for me, bro, and I'm still with them. And like, I'm like, whoa, did I just, you know what I'm saying? It came to a point where it came dimensional, bro, and they understand that shit now.
Yeah.
So I'm known dimensionally.
Damn, it's so bro. It seemed like I can't even breathe. I'll be trying to bring that cool air in. It's like, God, and it's not bringing it in. But I had both these doors closed. I ain't that little. I'm in here breathing in my own motherfucking breath and shit. Like I was running out of oxygen, bro. I was running out of oxygen. If that air came in, it felt like I was like, that's what I like about fucking LSD though, man. Tasting that water in the air, it was like I didn't even have water. I was drinking the water out the
air. I went through that in my mind a lot. I was going through substances and things that we do, and I was seeing how we satisfy our bodies off with certain like substances, but in that state of mind, I was like, I could see how I can play into saying that I don't need any of that. And I can survive off this spiritual, like what people term, but it's not really like the extra energy on the inside than relying on the outside. Like marathon runners just be eating a Snickers bar and then they run a whole marathon.
I'm going, why that shit do you like that though?
I don't know. I don't have the exact words, just more myth stories to tell.
Hey, it was convincing. I was like, I ain't gotta drink water ever again.
Yeah.
I'm like, just water on my tongue from like every time I breathe, I was breathing in water, just water. I can taste it. I'm like, is this what we underwater? We breathing underwater for real?
And then I just had all the panic thoughts that wasn't even mine, but I was able to observe that they wasn't mine because I saw the imagination of where they came from like a YouTube video of them saying, stay hydrated, make sure you stay hydrated, because I already was staying kind of hydrated, but when I was like feeling that kind of vibe, that thought was trying to interrupt it, and I was like, all right, now I know what's going on.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we do create our own truths, This is our own truth. If you see it the way I see it, or he see it, and we see it the same way, the shit is true then, goddamn it. I don't care if it ain't. Look, the shit
to make
is
it
true.
true.
If we say it's true, If you come to this channel and we say it's true, you better agree with it. No, I'm just saying. If you don't agree with anything, I'll be liking when somebody come in because it's like, we trying to look at it from all
Mhm.
aspects. We don't. That's why it be so many people here. And sometimes, like I said, people get, they see that sometimes we talk over each other, but it don't be something that's done on purposely. It's just because I know me. If I start talking and somebody talk over me and I be quiet and I let them talk, I forget what the fuck I was even about to say. It be gone. Go. It'd be like on to the next. So people be trying to just get their shit out. You feel me? And it just feels good to be
they
able to
see.
come and talk about what you believe and how you feel about shit.
Yep.
All that time, you was at work and sometimes everybody hitting keys and you going, hey, you ever tripped off the Cosmo? And they be like, nah, you go get me. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Or
I
something.
I was trying to describe my channel to the guy at Goodwill that was describing to me the mountain. I said, "Yeah, we talk about dreams and everything you just said." And he just said, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And they ain't want to talk too much more about it.
Like, wait, hold on. Yeah, dreams and oh shit, you went somewhere else. I'm talking about the hills when it rains.
Yeah, he was trying to ask me about a job too. He kept on trying to sneak in. So what do you do for employment? He like I kept seeing him trying to sneak that in there. He's in there looking at handcuffs, like the not handcuffs, like cuffs to put in your shirt when you got a like a fancy shirt. I'm sounding like a hippie. A button up on a suit. He was in there and I kept saying I'm chilling. I'm doing what I do. And I just
I don't think I ever wore a suit. I'm serious. I ain't never wore no suit, bruh. Ever. I ain't never wore no suit. It's been no 3-piece suit.
Mhm.
No 4-piece suit, none of that. Never. I just never had. I
I
don't
had
know.
to
I don't
for
know what
church
that.
banquets.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't wearing it to no wedding or none of that.
Yeah, that was the other time. It was a wedding. But I was young
Mm-hmm.
though.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is though, but I just don't like them. They too hot. They look hot.
Like you literally
They
know
look.
you putting on a roll. Like, all right.
Yeah, it's like when you put on a suit, you look like you always sweating and shit. Like, man, you be nice, but it look
Like you
take
ain't
your jacket.
relaxed.
You gonna have them puddles up under here. See, so you gotta start using secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Man, who is
Ooh.
burping on the line?
My bad, yo.
Bro, just gonna burp. We gonna.
I had to say
That
it,
is
yo.
Mike. It's like here goes Rick. Rick is in the
Oh my
building.
God, Rick is in the building. Where?
Now you gotta say something. Say something to get us after you burp.
That boy said he was wearing hella suits in church too.
Shit.
Huh?
Let me see. Y'all should go listen to Lil Kataru on Fly.
Who?
Lil Kataru.
Who was that?
Me.
Oh,
Post it in the Discord.
Master Tripper.
yeah.
Master Tripper.
You ain't posted none of it in the Discord.
Nah. I'm finna
Yeah,
go do it now.
yeah. Just post it in the Discord. That's where everybody. If anybody out there, if y'all got videos, y'all be wanting people to see. If they interesting, even if they not interesting, post them in there. Somebody gonna comment or somebody gonna watch. No doubt. No doubt. And if it's good, they gonna be like, y'all ain't watched that one video yet. Everybody going to try to look at it. Huh? Y'all ain't watch Holy Mountain yet? Like, hell no. So when I seen the picture, once I watched it, I was like, oh dang. I hate a weird movie that you resonate with. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, that just means you
oh,
got over some things in your life.
you feel me? Like, yeah, like you seeing all the nakedness. With shrooms is just like that anyway. I never could get it with the shrooms, bro. They had you laying down like you Moses, like you just got drunk or something. Like Moses did, bro. Caught him in the nakedness, bro. Get naked and
Oh
lay down.
yeah.
how you sleep. You gotta sleep after a day or a night with shrooms. I
Get
don't.
that night, the best nap of your life.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like what the hell, bro? Like it's like you turn fucking, you get fucking, you turn
Damn, bro.
predator or something, bro. Like, hey man. But
Swing for a bit.
I think what it is because we put all these different things on us to cover us, and not show who we are, like as humans. Like we cover ourselves up. I don't know. I don't know why. I do know why, because I don't want to be around no gang of naked people. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I ain't trying to be
How do the animals feel?
that. The animals, that's different. You know what I
I
mean?
like
You don't
clothes
just
though.
see. Yeah, when you
Like we
see
get
a
to put
deer,
designs on them.
when a deer walking around, you just don't see their genitals all out. You feel me? You just don't. You don't see it. Now if everybody in the world was naked, I can't just be around a gang of genitalia. It's like, bro, you know what I mean? That hugs is out the window. If everybody
They
was,
got hair and shit, bro. They got hair. Humans
hey,
shave, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, if everybody was walking around naked, hugs is out the window. Ain't no
You
males
probably
getting
be primitive as hell.
no. Hey, I ain't shaking your hand or nothing. Because if you ain't got no clothes on, you for surely scratch your balls and don't
Oh
wash your hands.
yeah.
You know, right there. You don't even got to put your hand in your pants to do it. I'm just saying. Hey,
Hey,
it's gonna be a gang of naked motherfuckers with a bag full of hand sanitizer and shit with backpacks of hand sanitizer. You feel me?
until we in that realm with ultimate immunity to things that's not gonna slide.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know, bro. I couldn't, and that's what Holy Mountain was. Holy, half the movie was a porno.
In the
I,
desert, porno in the desert.
half the movie was like yeah, it was like a porno. It was like a
What the
psychedelic.
fuck is Holy Mountain?
It's a movie.
It was a movie
You
that
On
should.
actually
what?
he was on a bunch of mushrooms when he made it. Well,
On what?
the Holy
Uh,
Mountain.
Is it
Holy
on
Mountain.
Well, I'm about
YouTube?
to fact check real fast.
Nah, it's
What
you
can I
don't know.
stream it on?
I forgot. If Blackwood Fear, he'll post it. It's posted in the Discord, but it's way, way back. It's way, way back. It was a interesting movie though. It touched on a lot of things that we be talking about, but still though, it was weird. It was weird. That shit was weird as hell. That was a
You
weird.
wanted to listen to Black Wolf's ass.
Yeah, and I should have known. I should have known because
You should have known, nigga. You taking fucking advice from a robot.
yeah, when somebody said Holy Mountain and he got like all fucking hyped up, like, oh yeah, I seen that. I should have been like, yeah, I ain't watching that. I said the first hour of the movie, it wasn't even no being said. I don't think. I was like, what the fuck? It was like all symbolism. Like, don't even talk, just do. You feel me? Like, that shit was crazy, man. But I guess it made sense though. It did make sense. I can't say that. It was just weird. I want to
Up in
make
the
a.
end, they literally took acid
Yeah.
and
I
then
want to.
zoomed out.
I'm not even gonna lie. I want to make a movie like that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Without all the porn though. Without all the porn.
Yeah, I've
Like
been seeing the
you
necessity of horror movies and like just of thriller genres, so to speak, like suspense.
yeah,
I see why they here.
entertainment. All these
Hmm.
movies.
This movie witchcraft as fuck.
Which one?
Holy
Holy Mountain. What is witchcraft
Yeah.
though?
um, it's like gang banging spiritual realm, my nigga.
What witchcraft?
Yeah, it's like gang banging, but in the spiritual realm. That's how I explain it, bro. Like you look, you take so in the game, bro. You take like a bunch of rules and shit, like and a bunch of things that you do, your skills and shit, and just put it into one book and teach it over and over many generations. So like witchcraft, bro, it's kind of like you taking black magic and like other forces and sources of energy, bro, and putting it into one to make your own dynamic group of energy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Basically,
that's
what I'm
why I like
saying is like,
psychedelics. Yeah, I hear you.
Ba-
right, and it's the symbolism of
Hmm.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's the symbolism of
Basically, what you're saying is witchcraft. They deal with energy.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's a lot
It,
of devil and God worship in that shit.
energies and yeah, that's dope. I think that's kind of dope though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
Might have
liked
to
it.
look into. You did it. You did witchcraft.
Huh?
Hell no.
You did witchcraft.
I wouldn't
I
say
don't
I
you
grew
got
even
any
understand that
gods and
shit.
devils. That ain't
I
really
grew
got
up
shit to
in it.
do
I
with
mean, not grew
witchcraft.
up
That's
in
the
it, but it was something I
simplicity of
always
it
That ain't
all.
got
That's
gravitated
shit
how
to
to.
do
people
with.
understand it. You gotta tell it to
Absolutely,
them how they know it
absolutely.
until they understand.
Yeah, but I would disagree. Ain't no angels and devils and demons and gods got shit to do with witchcraft.
You know
Mm.
It's what you do with your
how
wit. It's hold
all
up.
that
I
shit
just
got to
start
do with the
talking.
same thing.
Hold up, G. I just start talking.
Alright,
That's if
you
you
right.
want to put it on that. If you want to, if you want to enforce some negative energy and do all that shit, then yeah, you can call it that. But just in its natural sense, witchcraft ain't got shit to do with that.
It does.
It don't.
It does.
It don't.
You know how?
I'm listening.
Cause every god and devil that have, they have always sat in a room with 13 witches, bro. 13 warlocks to bring
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
force
yeah.
of whom or whatever energy they worship. To them, it's God. To them, it's the force of the devil. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You see what you
It depends
said?
on
That
how
was
they see
perfect.
it. But
Exactly. You
yeah, it
just said what I
still
said.
has something. It still. But you were saying that it has
I'm saying
witchcraft,
it depends on how you want to use it. That's what I said.
but it still
And
has
that's
something
what
to
you
do.
just
Cause
said.
look, if they go to war and don't use it, you feel what I'm saying? That's their way of saying they have a possibility of losing that war. You feel what I'm saying? And war has is it's a lot to do with this conquest of being a god. You feel what I'm saying? Or what you want to ruler or conqueror.
Gee, these are things you're applying to it though. That's personal.
I'm
Listen,
not.
I
It's my
practice voodoo,
understanding
so
of it.
I know
My
what
understanding
I
of
can
voodoo.
understand you, G, and I understand you. That's how you see it. But what I'm telling you, as somebody who practices,
Holy shit.
is you don't have to apply negative energies. I'm just saying these things. I'm not saying anything else. If I ain't said it, it wasn't said. If you
You have
apply
to have
negative
negative
energy,
and
you can.
positive to make a
If you want to
balance, bro.
apply
Yin yang.
positive, you can. If you want to try to figure out, because it's all to acquire your own little. You're supposed to. I mean, you could do it by the book, but that's retarded. But you're supposed to add your little, natural flavor to it.
Duh.
So if you want to, you know, uh, enforce negative energies to your practices, that's what you're going to work with. If you want to practice positives as well, or you could try to balance
You
it out.
sound like a simpleton, bro.
It ain't just
You just
specifically.
want to be
I'm
heard.
going to run on negative energy. You don't have to do that.
Cause you just turned all that into negative energy. You feel what
If
I'm
that's how
saying?
you feel, G,
And
that's how you feel.
retarded.
Retardism.
I'm not gonna argue about it, but you completely
We
don't
not
understand what I'm
arguing. We'll
saying.
never argue. You will never argue with
It
because
is an
there's
argument,
no
bro. It's a
point to
debate.
argue.
It's a
There's no
debate, bro.
debate. There's still no debate. Because what I'm
It
saying is
is.
you
You
could do it the
bring
way you're
you
saying
you
it, or
can't
you can do
bring
it the
two
way
ideas
that
to a table
you
without a debate.
personalize it.
That's an argument.
Yes, bruh, you're arguing. I'm telling you that you could do it either way
Exactly.
you want to. You don't
You know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
do it in a negative manner.
You're showing people think like this. I'm showing people you can think, and I don't like the way you think.
He basically
That's fine.
was
That's
right.
fine. No, let me handle it. That's fine. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. What I'm saying is you don't specifically have to use negative energy.
But you're using
That's
negative
it.
energy to get your point across to
How
me,
do
bro.
you
All your
figure that?
aggression, bro. Look
How do
how
you
aggressive
figure
you
that?
are. Look how aggressive you
What are
are.
you talking about?
Yeah, why you
You
guys arguing,
disagree with
bro?
me.
No,
You
wait, stop.
disagree with me.
Listen.
I
Let him
understand
talk.
that. That's fine with me. If you disagree, that's fine.
And your point
I'm just
was,
adding to the point of you don't have to use a specific energy. That's my whole point. That's it. I'm done. That was it. You don't have to use negative energy.
But you can.
all right,
Which one is
You
stronger though?
know, you know what I give you,
I
Smack?
wouldn't
I
say
give you
neither one
your
is
thing. You
stronger,
feel what I'm saying?
Booker. I wouldn't say either one is stronger. It just depends on what you put more effort into.
Exactly what I said before, but you weren't listening. You feel what
I
I'm saying? I
was. I
said
was
you have
building
to
upon what you said.
negative. No, you actually smacked it all away, and then you just came back with the
I
same
actually
thing.
said
You have to
no,
have negative and
nigga. You don't
positive
have to
energy to
just
make a
use
balance.
negative.
It's
You
called
could
yin
use
and yang.
whatever you
And
want.
then you
No,
made it all
bruh.
about negativity.
No, bruh. You saying you have to use one or two? No, you could. You're supposed to
It's
personalize.
yin
In
and
witchcraft, you're
yang, bro.
supposed to personalize your shit.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening. As soon as I say negative, you go off. Now listen to
I didn't
everything
even
that I'm
go
saying.
up.
You got to take negative and positive energy to make a balance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's called yin
Yeah,
and yang. You went off on this whole
absolutely.
rant called negativity. I ain't say nothing about negativity. I said witchcraft has something to do with the God and the devil. Then I said
Right.
negativity and positivity, yin and yang. I was talking about two counter forces of energy creating life, or you feel what I'm saying, or chaos, or just creating or
Absolutely.
destroying. You feel exactly. You made it all about negativity.
No,
That's why I
I
said you came
specified.
to
I
your
didn't make it
negativity,
about
bro.
negativity. I
All right.
specified. I said there's negative and positive.
It's all
You
good.
No,
use
you
whichever
didn't.
you want.
I mean,
Yes,
it's
I
on
did, and I'll
YouTube.
say it
You can go
again.
watch it back later. I ain't gotta argue with
Fine,
you about it.
fine,
It's all
cool.
love.
So
It's all
while
love.
you talk about that, what I'm gonna say is, when it comes to witchcraft, you can use whatever energy you want. You don't have to specify an
Huh?
energy, or you can. That's it. That's not even an arguable thing. That's just saying you can use whatever energy you like. I'm quiet for anybody who wants to jump in.
I told you I'm
Yep.
not.
We just letting y'all debate. That was it. Y'all see,
Yeah.
y'all
Thank
get
you.
arguments and debates
No,
wrong.
there's a
It's
difference
the
between
same
arguing and
thing.
debating, man. Arguing is having ill intent behind it. I
No,
wouldn't
that's a
argue with.
fight. That's a verbal fight.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
lip
This
lock.
was more of a you got a
How
difference
can
of
you
opinion than I
debate with
do,
no argument? How can you debate with no argument? When you write
bro.
a
You don't
story,
have to argue.
when you write an essay, look, when you give your point about it something, they be like, oh, give me your argument based on what you say. You feel what I'm saying? So we're debating. I have my argument to be, you feel what I'm saying,
Right,
what they
but
say
we
to
can debate
testify for
without
it.
arguing. Absolutely.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you could debate
Not.
without arguing. Right.
You know why? Because you're going to think one way and I'm going to always think another. Those ideas are all going off until we come to that.
No, we don't even have to come to an agreement. We could debate
Exactly. You know what I'm
freely.
saying? And that's why the debate comes.
maybe putting the names in the wrong
I
place.
found my whole fucking roast, bro.
Pass that shit.
And thus the
Look,
world
Found
was
my whole
created.
roast on this trip.
Oh
Right
no,
here.
you know we all gotta get. You know we got to jump in the panel. You gotta be able to speak up.
And
and that's the world was created. Look, I found my shit. Look,
I've
look,
been looking, bro. This
it's
shit
a
crazy
beautiful
as hell. I
thing.
vacuumed this room twice. No, not even twice, bro. So many times. You feel what I'm saying? I smell this roach. You feel what I'm saying? For a couple weeks now. You feel what I'm saying? It's smacking my nose. So you feel what I'm saying? I
Hey,
vacuum this
I
room and
found a
everything, bro.
bud of good ganja under my table somehow. It
Bro,
was under a screw that was
it's
screwed
like
into
this
the
shit
table.
just like appeared on me, bro.
Oh, that is hilarious. Because I heard people say that like 10 times on here. Like, oh shit, man, I knew I was smelling weed. I just found the bud, and then it be that. I think Trip said that too. It was some bud that he had a long time ago that was fire, and he found the bud. And was like, what
Listen,
this shit,
listen.
nigga?
I hit a joint. Well, not a joint, but I hit like a gram of some gas before I went to jail. And I figured, I had to hide it because motherfuckers around me like to smoke my shit.
Yeah.
So I put it under my table in one of the legs on some weird shit, some old you never find my weed shit.
mm-hmm.
And when I got out, that shit was sitting there. That shit was sitting there waiting for me. Yeah, right. I lit that bitch up right in front of everybody and didn't pass that shit to nobody.
No, you can't. Ain't nobody hit this shit,
Shit, I just got out and y'all didn't find it. I'm smoking that.
man.
You played
It
hide
be
and
like
Wait,
seek.
that.
you went to jail and hit some weed, bro, and it stayed there?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't hide it in the jail. I hit it at
I
my in my
know under
kitchen
your
table
table,
at my
bro. That's
crib. Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Yo, I would have
Cause
been found that
I ain't
shit.
have no, you weren't gonna find this. This was in the screw of the leg of the chair of the table. I mean, so you'd have to be under my table unscrewing my shit just to find it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was making sure my last blunt didn't go to waste.
I
And that they
get that
really
now.
like that table.
Hey,
Straight up.
hey, back in the days though, man. Even when you used to remember, you used to go places, you used to smoke like your blunt, and you'll put it in the ashtray, and then when you go inside wherever you doing, like the first thing, why you always think, man, I sure hope don't nobody break a car and steal my blunt. Like you know,
Damn, shorty.
fuck the car, fuck the
Right.
car, and take my motherfucking blunt out, or I'm about to be pissed off.
Man, I got stories for days.
You need
Steal
the
the
weed to
car.
get over everything else that was stolen.
Look, yeah, you can steal the car, nigga. You better leave my blunt right there where I parked it. Oh
Perfect.
shit, like shit. You heard messing mother, I'll fall out with a nigga over a black and mild.
You ever got pulled by the cops and had weed on you and they actually took your weed? Like I rolled up 3 blunts. I had nice fat blunt, and I was walking through the street, going to the store, and the motherfucking cop decided to come fuck with. Well, I have a history of not fucking with cops. I fight cops, so you know the motherfucker pulled up on me. I got my pack of cigarettes with my blunts in there. And I start fighting with the cops or whatnot. After they tased me, I got up and tried to scoop one of them, whatever. And the motherfuckers got me eventually. And I wasn't even worried about going to jail. I was worried about them finding my, because I'm thinking I'm gonna get the fuck out, get back to smoking. Them bitches grabbed my pack of cigarettes. That's the first thing they went to. They grabbed my pack of cigarettes, opened the bitch, and broke my weed up.
And they did that to us.
Oh,
Had some fire grapes.
some
Yeah,
gas, nigga. I
hey,
was proud of this weed for Ohio weed. I was proud of.
hey, but look how my cutty do me though, bro. Because you know, I'm been to the pen and shit, been out. We get pulled over, so when we get pulled over, so the police is like, I smell the weed. Who got the weed? Because he didn't even make us get out. And my cutty like, I got it. He like pulled it out and gave it to the police officer. The police officer just held it. He said, "All right, get out the car." Bro, why did he get out the car? Look, he did like this and slipped his pistol out his pocket and left it in the seat.
That's sly.
Hey, that nigga, that wasn't slide.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That mean it's at the police see it, man, and he draw down. That mean it's like, come on now.
I thought he
But
got away with it.
but yeah, he did
Oh,
because I like my
Damn,
sweater
let the nigga get the punchline.
on.
my
Like
bad, bro.
the police
I'm just fucking with you, Ty.
made out
You
the
know, I'm a
car, and the
little kid.
police was like, gave him the weed and was like, pour it out and step on it. Like he poured the whole zip out and stepped on his fresh grapes.
Mm.
All that shit. Look, he was smashing it like a motherfucker. Got back in the
That nigga had a bad day. He just wanted to fuck y'all shit up.
hey, police let us go. I said, nigga, I ain't never riding with you. It's over. It's over. Slide the pistol out like that, bro. Hell no. You
He been
hey,
to jail before?
probably once or twice, but never like prison.
'Cause I was about to say that's not a move a nigga that been to jail before would do.
Shit.
I'm not just dropping off my strap.
Hey, I'm telling you, I tried to like, man, I got caught with weed a couple times.
Mhm.
Like one time, we got caught with like a couple P's. When we got out, cause like we had to bail my other cousin them out and shit. And when we got out though, they left the blunt in the ashtray. We was pissed off. It was like a half a blunt we was smoking. Motherfuckers gonna eat a blunt in the ashtray. I said, man, this the last of the Mohicans too.
Yeah, I've been there too.
But we felt stupid. It was like fucking crazy.
Mm. Yeah, I got a couple of them stories. I done got pulled with zips on me, sitting right out in the open, and the cops don't even. I got pulled out. All right, there's this place in Ohio called North Canton, and it's pretty much like suburban, high city white folks out there, and the cops don't like niggas being out there for real. So I'm what they call a ghetto ass motherfucker, right? I'm bumping Fat Tone, Mac Dre in the middle of the suburbs with a zip on me. Right.
Like
So
a
you can
target.
already imagine the scene. Right. I'm speeding down the street. I'm speeding, bumping my shit, kicking it, having a good day. Got my zip. I'm about to go home with my chick at the time, roll up, do what I do. And this motherfucker pulls me over, and I ain't do shit because I'm sitting here like, well, it is what it is. So he come to the window, he tell me to get out because it ain't my car. I'm riding dirty, all that good shit, hood nigga shit. And I got the zip sitting right under the seat, real suspect, real stupid. And he said, "Get out the car." I get out the car, and he searched the car, and I'm just looking at him, smiling because I'm like, I'm going home. And this motherfucker did not see it. And I'm telling you, like, you know how your lighter fall in the next to the seat, but you could see that shit. Yeah, my weed was just like that. And that nigga just looked right over it and just called my chick at the time. Her grandma came, got the car. Motherfucker went home. Like sometimes the cops, I don't know. I think if you think it into existence, this shit's gonna happen. Because I was like, I'm not getting caught, and the
Yo,
nigga he didn't see it.
I was going to ruin the punchline again earlier, and I was going to say before you kept going in, I was going to say you use mind control over it. How that's how you got over that situation.
That's what I was thinking, nigga. That's what I was. I'm like, this nigga ain't going because everything in my body at that moment was focused on that thought of you're not going home. I mean, you're going home. I'm like, shit, I'm going home. Fuck that. If he see that, I'm running. He can't get one way or another. I'm going home. And that nigga looked right over it. I got back to the cribs. My girl tripped on me. I rolled up some weed, shut her up real quick, and kicked. But I got stories for days about police shit. I hate to say it, but straight up.
Hey, for days, bro. Since I was little, man, I remember those pals got busted. Bro, I was like 12, 11, 12. Police kicked that door down. Hey, look, the shit sounded so normal to us. We just all because it was like front, and we just heard boom, 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 and we just like, oh, they fighting again. You feel me? It was like it was nothing until the police
Right.
kicked in the door on the kids and was like, oh shit, there's kids in here. He had to put his gun down. Like, damn, could have shot one of these kids, but it was like that was like
Mm-hmm.
normal
Hmm.
shit, bro. That shit was like normal when I was little. That's
I feel you though.
Yeah.
I do, man. My motherfucking babysitter she got a what they call it, rated or whatever it's called. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, my last babysitter was a motherfucking robber, so this ain't shit. I done seen the same shit. I done paid off the cops with weed. Like nigga pulled me over,
Damn.
smelled the weed. It was me, my cut. All right, so it was me, my younger cousin who's bigger than me, about big as True. At the time, he was 18, about big as I presume True is. Big dark motherfucker. But then in my back seat was the cuz. The cuz was just one of the homies from the neighborhood, white. And I'm driving, no light. I ain't never had a license, and I probably got warrants right now. So I'm driving again, and motherfucker pulled me over. Two cops get out. They smell the weed. They like, where the weed at? And I'm like, it's right here. It's in the ashtray. It's sitting next to me. So if I fucking lied to him, he just got to look next to me. So I'm like, it's right here. He's like, any weapons in the car and shit? I'm like, I'm not telling you, but no. He's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to get out the car and give me everything, give me the weed. And I'm like, all right, got out the car and I went to hand him the blunt. And this nigga said, no, don't do that. Put it in the cigarette, put it in your cigarette box and hand it to me. I said, oh, it's one of those? Okay, here you go. Ooh. He's like, all right, you guys can leave. I'm like, I figured, pew.
hope there's some gotta
Nigga,
be some
I
fire.
told the nigga I ain't have a license, and all he wanted was that blunt. I said, oh yeah, take that. My cousin got weed on them. Y'all didn't search us. Y'all just wanted to know if we had a blunt on us like that.
Yeah, they about
Mm.
to go for breeze and go blow like a motherfucker.
That's all. Him and his little partner just wanted to smoke. Look, I was tempted to say, nigga, we just smoke together. What the fuck? But then I'm like, I don't smoke with pigs. Fuck that.
I don't know, man. I don't dislike the police. I'm not even.
Listen, cops like that, I don't fuck with. Cause they gonna let the next motherfucker go who got enough money, who did some real dirt.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't. That's the same with people. Cops are just
They
some of
people, most definitely, but dirty cops exist. And
dirty,
you know how that dirty cop shit go.
dirty.
Mhm.
Cause I'm sure you done came across that.
Hey, man, in order for somebody to win, somebody got to lose. He has to lose. And that's
It's like, what happens if we all try to help each other win?
We win, nigga. Think about it.
Nobody loses.
yeah, nobody
Exactly.
will lose.
That was my point. Nobody
No,
loses.
whoever controls this game, look, we win.
Yeah,
And
we're
what if
You
everybody
know,
don't win? Someone has to lose. You got
yeah,
to
because
choose
the
to
intentions
lose.
ain't gonna be the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
trippy, man.
Well, fuck them motherfuckers. Let's all of us win though.
Hey,
I want us to win straight up.
if you can't keep control, we can't stay. We don't got control of a live stream. Just having control of the planet would be some weird shit for us. You know what I mean? The feel like, man, that would be
Bro, I actually
beautiful.
had like lucid dreams about that shit, bro. Like that wouldn't be weird at all.
I don't want to have no parts in that.
I was thinking when we
Oh,
were saying that
bro,
we
it's
gonna
like
do all of
it
this,
was
that
less
we is
murder
still
and
the.
all that shit.
I'm saying the we is still all
Like
those other
imagine just drugs
voices.
are legal.
if drugs was
Uh-huh.
legal,
That's how it'd be if we ran the planet.
drugs
Shit
is
that's
legal.
illegal. No, they're decriminalized
It's still legal.
in a form. So like you can get
you still can
if you
do
don't
it.
have a license for weed and shit, bro. Like you can get a couple months on what they call it incarceration. You know what I'm saying? But if you got your license, you can hold a pound. You know what I'm saying? In my state, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I ain't got no
So
kind of
it's not really legal; it's decriminal.
nah, but
But if
I'm
we
saying
ran
like
it, it would be no law.
when you think about it, it's really there isn't any, there's their law, but people don't really have because despite what they say you can't do, you still do.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like still, we still do everything they say. Like try harder shit that we can't that they say we can't
We
do.
try too hard
Like
to do what
rush.
they
No,
say
I'm just
not to, bro.
like it's like
It'll be more easier access.
yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Just the makeup of this shit is just weird. I said, man, everything, man, that people do what the fuck they want to do. Everybody,
Um,
they do what the fuck they want to do. Period. Point blank. Despite what God they believe in, what what they follow, they still do what they want to do. And
Cause that's what we were programmed to do. We
yeah, I don't know what the fuck we supposed to be doing. I'm gonna find out. Find out.
When I have sex, that's all you gotta ask.
Yeah, and when I do find out, I'm telling. I'm telling that these niggas trying to hold secrets and shit. How come y'all can't let us all know this is what the fuck this shit is? You
Cause
feel?
they did some shit. They did some.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, every time I go to the spirit world, they gonna be like, "Here come the snitch.
here come this nigga, man.
Here come
Yeah.
this
We didn't
nigga." We
threw everything at the motherfucker. He keep coming back.
Coming back on my mama, so
yeah, I'm like, I'm
keep walking through that bitch. They like shorty a titan. Be like, no, we gotta go fuck them up.
yeah.
I just be walking in there, throwing my ideas in there, throwing how I feel in there. We ain't ever like you.
Because I know,
Somebody told you one day that you're gonna encounter just like.
I know. Sometimes I went in and this like kick. We kick his ass. He come right back, and that's Like 15 minutes later, you know, he was just hard headed. He didn't listen to his mama. He just listened to his daddy. He knew they wasn't right.
You're gonna be like Dennis the Menace to them.
Oh man, that's it.
Damn, man, this nigga keep coming back.
Yeah, keep coming back, man. I don't know. I think but said, man, every trip I had since I met that lady, bro, been beautiful. Now, you know, it's far past me, far past. Everybody say go deeper. It'd be like I'd be like, how can you actually go? There's no end to it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, there's no end to it.
It actually is. You see how it feels infinite for us, bro? Collective ending, bro. We end as one.
Man, yeah, basically.
And
That's no
then
end.
And then what if
Say,
that one is just from our viewed out perspective, but we zoomed into that one and then we zoom out of that one and it's part of a whole nother part. Another infinite. You gotta get your
All
mind
right, bro.
straight or you probably get trapped
Piss me
there.
off.
Yeah, you get trapped in that room.
It's not even about mine, bro. You feel what I'm saying? See, like yeah, it controls like the what you call it, uh, manifestation of the plane. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think like the planes and step on reset, so everything gonna reset once you get to that next level. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody remember heaven and hell. Earth is on the high plane. We either descending or ascending.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that
man.
reset is real.
That,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
man, I said
Oh, that shit hit me hard.
all
Plane.
that
Shit hit me
ego.
hard, bro.
I be thinking about how many times I had an ego death. I'm like, what's that possible?
When you eat some pork and sling your Viking short.
Man, I ain't ate no pork in so long. I forgot what it tastes.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
speaking on that,
Really
I haven't eaten chicken in a long time or even been around people frying chicken. And my neighbor was
yeah.
frying chicken for his dogs because he liked to treat them like that. He was frying chicken for his. It's funny to me, but he gave him. I walked next to it. 'Cause I was like, "Oh, what is this you cooking?" And I walked up to it, and it was literally had like a suffocating kind of smell to it. And I was like, "Wait, what's wrong with me?" So I didn't like move at first, but I really started gagging. I was like, "I seen this is weird. I'm weird now."
You always been weird, motherfucker. What you mean?
I love
Yeah,
chicken. Like what you
weird.
talking about? But I didn't eat it or been around it in so long. It hasn't been in my intention. So my senses really been resetting, like messing with the psychedelics and not bringing that into my attention, like being
Mhm.
reintroduced to it. It was just all new. It felt new, and I was like, oh, could have been the grease. It could have been the grease.
I'm a dog.
Yeah, how you gonna feed your dog fried chicken? Damn.
Shit.
Hey, they
Man,
special.
If you think about it, nigga, dogs the ones that be eating that shit. Humans supposed to be eating vegetables and shit. We got flat teeth, fuck.
Me and
Yeah,
my
he's actually a
lady was just talking
vegetarian
about
too,
that.
and
That's
he
a
was
good
cooking meat
point.
for his dogs. All
some fried
correlates.
chicken dogs is
Oh, you're
blessed like
right. Yeah,
Dude
because a
ass
dog
know he
is
took a
meant to
bite
like
of that chicken.
Nah.
a
hey,
dog is meant to like tear
Why don't you
flesh.
let me just get a piece of that?
Let
hey,
me get a piece of that chicken right.
somebody was
Nah, honestly, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
oh go ahead, you go ahead.
I was thinking like humans think, you feel what I'm saying? We should stop killing, bro. But then we like go fry some chicken. But if a
Hmm.
dog think like consciously that it's wrong to kill, bro, like they wouldn't even go near that shit at all.
Yeah,
Like you ain't ever seen it?
they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I ain't against killing. That's why I was like, this vegetarian thing is another level for me because the smell was repulsing me. Cause like I'll eat some fish, I'll still eat fish and stuff like that. But I guess meat is. I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
see how
just
it
certain
smells
meats
first.
that they
Yeah, it's just whatever you feel is bad is gonna be. I ain't even gonna. And I be like, damn, you feel me? Feel me? I be wanting to eat a steak like a motherfucker, but then once I smell it cooking, though, I can't do it. It's like, I can't. I just
The
can't.
thought of it is cool.
Snake.
The reality of it sucks.
It sucks. It's
Yeah.
and I don't know why. That's his thing. I don't care.
I
No,
always
Shit, you
wanted to
just
eat
don't
gator.
fuck with it no more.
Who playing GTA? That's a whole trip in itself.
uh,
I was
yeah.
thinking about that a couple days ago. GTA specific,
Man, y'all just brought my whole
straight up.
acid trip to a loop because that was my first revelations when I was on acid when I did it like 2 years ago. I was like, yo, this is like GTA. And I ain't done acid in so long, and now I'm doing it
What if
now.
you
Y'all
play
bring it up.
GTA on app? What if it was telling you play GTA on app?
This motherfucker just started gonna
What
have
if you
4
ended up
stars off
rich?
the rip.
I am
You
already in it.
got like you woke up in it. Like you woke up in that.
Waiting the next DLC. Just observing the scenery as I go along.
Shit, man. Hey, that GTA though used to be so damn fun. What happened? I lost interest in the game as much.
Yeah.
I tried to go and play, but
Red Dead.
yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta go play Red Dead too.
yeah,
That's
man.
what it is.
Man, I got the Red Dead too. I played it. I was like, because I had it way back when, man, on Xbox. Like when Red Dead first dropped, you feel me? I was like way back in the days, like fucking with Red. And then they come like this, and I'm like, damn, I go get it, and then like, I don't even play it. He is play it, but I don't. My son Ari and them, they be on that shit. I don't play it though. Like I tried to play, he laughed at me because he was like, I can't play with you. You too slow.
You don't react fast enough.
Yeah, they changed the whole pace to the game, bro. Like Red Dead Redemption.
Hell yeah! By the time I change my gun and pull it out, I be getting shot off my horse. Like shit, a horse get killed and shit. They be like, we don't like nigga real. Stop acting like this shit real. It's a game, okay?
This a game.
Like this shit is a game. So
Exactly.
I just stay on the Black Ops 4, bro. I've been back on Black Ops 4 for
Oh.
like a couple of days.
So I'm still fucking around playing Fight Night Champion on Xbox 360 from.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't, I don't
That's
play games
legit.
too much though. So
that was the shit.
I just
still
picked up
play. That's all
GoldenEye
I
on
play.
N64.
Yeah.
GoldenEye 64.
Yeah, I found it at Goodwill. It came all
I'm
together,
playing
$25.
I'm playing the Mass Effect trilogy, yo.
Oh, Mass Effect. I remember that when I was years ago.
Yeah,
The first one.
Which one? Which Mass Effect?
I'm playing all of them. I got all.
Oh, the trilogy.
You said, what is it?
Nah, I said, oh yeah, which
Oh,
one? No.
I got all three of them.
Mass Effect came out when my son was like 6 years old, bro. He like 18.
Dang.
I remember when that shit came
I knew it
out,
was
bro.
way back.
Yeah, it was hella long ago. I was staying in the Bay Area. I was staying in Napa, California when that shit.
I was like 9 years old at the time.
Hey, I remember like for real. Man, I'll be remembering all the shit because we was talking about. I remember we was talking about 2 and like really how far 2K came. I remember when 2K
Man, 2K used to be the truth.
when that shit dropped, bro. When they first like start putting like trying to do the real eyes, that shit I didn't even want to play it because it looked this. Yeah, for real. Like they didn't have no. Like it looked this scary. So it
We
was
used
like,
to put money on 2K.
yeah, I don't even want to play this shit. I'm cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like then they advanced to this shit. You know, we double dribble and that shit turn metallic and do the dunk. It don't even look real. I said,
My motherfucking cousin dunked on me from half court. Tripped me.
hey,
Tripping, smoking weed again.
remember Tecmo Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
you used to run all the way back to the touchdown.
Run circles.
They threw a touchdown so far.
Straight up.
Hey, when they start putting the numbers and you can see the numbers though, that shit was crazy. Like, oh, you knew that was Michael Jordan. All the players looked the same. But you knew it was that.
This number stuff.
Hey, y'all hear about this 6ix9ine?
Oh, 6ix9ine snitch.
Yeah,
Snitch
this
nine.
a whole distraction from.
Bro. And I'm just anything that was done was supposed to stay under the sun. He wasn't supposed to see nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. You was the money maker. You ain't supposed to see shit. Everything about this shit. Talking about I want you. No, nigga, you shut the fuck up. Sit down, man. You don't worry. Shit. You just keep making music. All this shit that go on over here, this shit don't have nothing to do with you. Nothing. Soon some shit about before you punch a nigga, get Takashi out of here.
Real though.
His name is
Everybody around him knew what his position was.
His name is Takashi. I'm just saying.
He the fucking go.
Yeah.
The fucking go. The snitching, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Supposed to see shit ever. Like when he go buy a gun, nigga, if you put that AK, man, you ain't
falling over with it, dropping clips.
Yeah, if you ain't got your paperwork on it, man, you don't even touch it. For you, that's not for you. Go get like some
alien cake.
Yeah, go spend money on some nice Gucci flippers or something. Feel
right.
Go take a dip in the swimming pool or something. Do
but
something
it was the niggas around him who fucked up.
Yeah.
That was
man,
all
go buy some damn weed with that money. Do
Yeah.
something productive. Shit.
Man. All that shit, but they wasn't supposed to let him get caught up in nothing. He wasn't supposed to get caught up in nothing, bro. I don't care what nobody says. You know, he can be, everybody can think he a snitch, say he a snitch and he weak and all that, bro. He was like the ticket. He was the gold. He was their golden ticket.
And they fucked it up.
Yeah, how could you let the star player? You feel me?
Knowing.
Cause niggas don't care. They sell the mom.
Yeah, you want it to be 6ix9ine. I mean, you want Suge Knight shit. And you know what I mean? Times have changed, man. You seen Rain go. Times change. You got to change with time. But you know, there's a lot of shit he just shouldn't have saw. But I don't know. Maybe they was trying to prove something to 6ix9ine. Like, how could you want to prove something to 6ix9ine? He's 6'9". 6'9".
Yeah, fucking rainbow.
6 feet 9 inches. He's 6'9".
He really is short.
He's a flipper. You feel me? He be flip flopping. That's what the 6'9" stand for. He be flip flopping and shit like that. You feel me? You supposed to treat him like. I'm just saying he wasn't supposed to be in. He just wasn't.
And
like he was like
y'all promoted him to do shit like
do shit, do dumb shit, man, and it like.
And now you mad because he told on you.
Yeah.
You don't bring non-riders to a mission where you need riders, bro. You don't do that.
You know,
because you know that motherfucker ain't
the kid.
You know what? I said he got a daughter. If I had to get out there, snitching too.
Hey, not even that. Just the fact that you doing music. Okay, yeah, do what you gonna do. But then when it comes to any types of gangster, it just get handled. You don't know shit about nothing that you not supposed to, because you are the foundation of us. You know, I mean, you the foundation of everything. When he started falling off and the feds was on it, man, all that shit started to break apart. That shit just started to fall apart. It was like, come on now, bro. Scott, Smiley.
The whole setup was fucked.
You was supposed to be dummy smarter than that. You ain't even supposed to do shit. You a manager. You're not supposed to do shit. You're not a gang member anywhere. You are a manager first. Then you supposed to let motherfuckers know when they get off in some shit. Oh, okay. out. I'm a manager first before I'm a gang. You feel me? So I'm a manage even my gangster shit.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, right?
Feel me? I'm a manage even my
Because you
gangster.
still got to do that shit. You
Yeah,
still gonna be a rider, but there's a certain way to handle shit.
yeah. But think about it. Like you on a platform to where
Yeah.
you anything. The ones around you, they're gonna just protect you because of the simple fact you putting them on. You took them
Hmm.
out the hood. These are little gangsters you got around them, but you supposed to teach them also, bro. It's a different way we can do this. We got to watch out what we kind of do. You feel me? Because
Hmm.
we about to be making millions. We can be like we about to be millionaires. How could you not want to rock that and keep that going? This man, you man, fuck that. Talking about niggas be OGs. Nigga, everybody then know OG. Just
Yeah.
old and shit, that don't make them no OG because you can tell by the way they move it and how they maneuver and the things they do. A lot of people
Hmm.
like OGs, but they're not. They just
Yeah. That's an earned title, just like the title elder is an earned title. I don't call motherfuckers big homies OGs. Like, no, you ain't. No, you earned. They
yeah,
not moving like that. They wasn't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mhm.
Cause you're a million dollar art, and I'm coming you and I'm letting you king guys, man. Come on, I'm letting you carry pistols and do shit like that, bro. Come on,
Hmm.
I would feel like an idiot. Something was to happen to you. I would feel
Straight up.
like I'm this idiot. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, this was he was the platform.
Hmm.
He brought all y'all on, brought everybody on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all put him on, but he brought y'all on. Y'all was supposed to move in a whole different way. Right? Like what? Let the thugs just stay in the street, and y'all was supposed to just
See,
move
this
in.
this is this. You spoke on this a couple of streams ago. These is niggas. These is they whole entire setup was a nigga mom.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna chill it out on. Wait, no, no. I'm gonna tune back in, but about to sign out now. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna give y'all the whole video. It's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna edit it together and stuff so y'all can see what was going on top of the mountain and actually get some cool views and awesome things like that. But thank y'all for time, guys, man. I mean, let me say my adios is.
Yeah. Texas is a part
The
of.
fam, I agree with what the fam said. It's a distraction, but it's only a distraction for the goofy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I see the videos. I ain't. I think
I ain't seen it. I just seen articles on Facebook.
I watched I keep forgetting dude's name that used to do the Chirac shit. I seen him talking about it.
Fucking academic,
Yeah, academics. I seen
his corny ass.
like 10 minutes of it. I already knew this was gonna happen. Like I already see it coming. So it's like what the fuck? And I ain't never heard a Tekka 6ix9ine song. Never heard one of his songs. I always see his face on everything, but I never seen this to heard one of his. Not one of them. Not even the one they talk about with Nicki Minaj.
I know he got the one where I got the blicky, and that's all I know. He got a blicky. The
Yeah,
nigga got a blicky. That's what he got.
yeah. Blinking eye.
Water drink.
I take a
Hit them with the
Hey
flicky.
fam, I'm gonna have to sign out. I gotta go with the daughter.
Handle your business, Ty.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna watch a movie, take it down, find something real trippy to watch.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, just Ty.
Hey, hey.
Have you seen the Dark Crystal? Yeah.
Yeah, I marathoned it.
All right, cool, cool.
You got
Oh, you should watch out. You should watch this animal, the children that chase lost boys. I posted in the movie section and the anime section too.
Get,
So
I'll check it out. Check out the island.
yeah.
Well, I dash land. It's a cool
Mm-hmm.
All
movie.
right.
I
It's
just
deal with
put that on my
simulations and
Netflix.
stuff. Yeah, bro,
All right,
I
cool, cool.
marathoned that. You're gonna get a lot of good insight triggers on there, as you well would say.
These, these last couple of days, I've been watching nothing but old school karate.
That's how you
I gotta switch it up.
What you say? True.
on
What
YouTube.
what What was the movie?
You said YouTube?
Yeah, I thought you said you are you oh you said you just watched it. I thought you said you streamed it.
Streamed what?
No, he
Uh
marathoned it. He said.
marathoned it. The Dark Crystal.
Oh yeah, it was on Netflix. I just watched it all through. I made a little
Oh,
episode thing talking about my thoughts on it.
I'm gonna have to go tap into that, but yeah, because I'm about to head out. Make sure I be up early for the next stream. You feel whatever we're gonna be talking about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, just name that shit some wild shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, because that's we like 2 hours 12 minutes in right now. 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Shit, this shit could have went on for just an hour. It's been dope either way.
I was gonna say 12 minutes.
For real though.
In the
But an
same
hour,
wave.
an hour, I don't know if I could just do it for an hour. It'd be too much being said to just do an
Yeah.
hour.
Anybody watch the Time Trap? The Time Trap?
Oh yeah, that movie was dope. And it was corny at
Yeah.
the same time, the drama in
Yeah, I
it, but
know, but yeah.
you know how things are, Will.
But like, yeah, yeah, they could done better with the script. But anyways,
But it was cool.
yeah.
These people
But
took
the
mushrooms and
idea of
disappeared.
it,
Huh?
yeah,
The time trap?
Yeah.
yeah, the Time Trap. I posted in the movie section. It's on there.
Check it out.
In
But I'm
the
let I'm Black Wolf, you gotta tell them about it. I gotta go. I'm gonna keep making up stuff to
all right, all
say.
right, all right,
Go
all right.
ahead, Ty. Handle your business,
All
man.
right,
Yeah,
thanks,
yeah, yeah.
bros.
Peace,
One love
peace.
to all of
All
y'all.
right.
Everybody
Peace,
say hey,
peace.
peace out. I'm gonna let everybody say peace out. I'm about to get off too, man. I'm fucking getting tired of this shit. Man.
Running out of air, man.